One bright morning, the forest woke slowly under the warm sunlight. Birds sang softly in the tall trees. The wind moved gently through the leaves, and a quiet river flowed beside the forest, sparkling like silver. Near the riverbank, a tiny ant was busy searching for food. Like all ants, she worked hard from morning until evening. Every crumb mattered. Every step had a purpose. As the ant walked along the edge of the river, she leaned too far over the wet ground. Suddenly, slip! The soil crumbled beneath her tiny feet. The ant fell straight into the rushing water. The current was strong. The little ant struggled to stay afloat. "Help!" she cried, though her voice was very small. The river pushed her farther and farther away. High above the river, a gentle white dove rested on a tree branch. From her perch, she watched the forest quietly. Suddenly, something moving in the water caught her eye. The dove looked closer. It was the tiny ant, struggling in the current. The dove's heart filled with concern. That poor little creature. If I don't help, she will surely drown. The dove quickly plucked a wide green leaf from the tree. Carefully, she flew over the river. With perfect timing, she dropped the leaf right beside the struggling ant. The leaf floated gently on the water. The ant grabbed onto it with all her strength. Slowly, the current carried the leaf toward the riverbank. Soon, the ant climbed safely onto dry land. She looked up at the dove and said gratefully, "Thank you. You saved my life." The dove simply smiled. Kindness needed no reward. Days went by. The forest continued its peaceful rhythm. The ant returned to her work, and the dove continued to watch over the trees. Neither of them expected to meet again. But sometimes kindness has a way of returning. One afternoon, a hunter walked quietly through the forest. He carried a bow and arrow. When he saw the beautiful dove resting on a branch, he stopped. Slowly, carefully, he aimed his arrow. The dove had not noticed the danger. But nearby, the ant saw everything. She remembered the day the dove had saved her life. The ant knew she had to act quickly. Without hesitation, she ran toward the hunter. Then she bit his ankle as hard as she could. The hunter shouted, "Ouch!" Startled, his aim slipped. The arrow flew wide and missed the dove. The dove flapped her wings and flew high into the sky. From above, she saw the ant standing near the hunter's foot. She understood what had happened. The tiny ant had returned the kindness. The dove circled once in the sky, grateful for her small but brave friend. And so the forest returned to its peaceful rhythm. The dove continued flying among the trees. The ant continued her daily work. But both of them remembered something important. Even the smallest creature can make a big difference. No act of kindness is ever wasted. One day, it may come back to you.